What we see here with the Ace of Swords is a hand coming from the cloud or the smoke. The cloud and smoke represents the element of air. It represents the element of thoughts, communication, and movement. It's holding a sword with a crown on top. Now the crown is reminding you of your power, letting you know that whatever the situation is that you're asking about, you have a divine power and ability to think this through and to find the logic in the situation. Or for communication, it's to find the words or to hear the other side. We see greenery coming out of the crown. So that means that something is growing, something is moving, not because it's given to you, but it's because of your crown. It's because of your own wisdom and the way that you're going forward. The background of the card is gray, which kind of indicates that either for yourself, if you're asking, or if you have a seeker who is asking you to do the reading for, can feel a little bit confused, a little bit overwhelmed, or a lot of energy coming at them. And then beneath the hand, we see both a mountain and either a river or an ocean. The mountain represents the growth, the earth energy helping guide you and build up the power or foundation to the dreams that they're looking for, and the water indicates that they're connecting with their intuition and their wisdom. It's just sort of almost like an energetic weather forecast of what this person is feeling. Ace of Swords is a seed of thoughts. A new thought, idea, or conversation is about to happen that will lead you to the life that you wish to manifest. This is a wonderful card to get if you're writing a book, a blog, or a written project or plan. The Ace of Swords will help you find where you need to go, where you need to start. Some additional meanings are a new plan comes together. Very often, Ace of Swords means write out your to-do list to get organized. It also is a sign that you're going to win something. There's going to be a positive breakthrough and that you are going to be proven right. Set your long-term goals. And it's excellent energy if you're trying to clear up a misunderstanding. This can mean that both parties are ready to hear one another. Some of the general messages of Swords, so when you're asking your cards, if you don't really have a focus and you're just asking for a general message, is one, be very clear with your intentions. It's time to write a plan, not a time to take action, and that's very important with the Ace of Swords. Just put it to paper, write it out. If you're asking about business or career, this means that the Ace of Swords is saying to you, okay, it's time to get organized, it's time to plan, review your goals to make sure that you are doing what you need to nurture them, and to really take time to focus on what do you need to do to make happen to make your dreams come true. If you're asking about a romantic situation and the tarot gives you Ace of Swords, it's important to be mindful of the situation either yourself is in or your client or the seeker. So if the seeker is single, usually it means unexpected communication. It could be someone from the past or someone you didn't think that you were going to hear from is going to reach out. It also can mean that there is an energy where there's an unexpected understanding about the situation. It's very, very important that if you're single to make your intentions very clear on what you want from your next partner, because basically the Ace of Swords is like you're about to manifest your dreams. So keep your thoughts crystal clear on what you want to call in. It's also to assign to speak up. It's time to let others know that if you're into someone, this is maybe a time to present your truth. And it's also to a time that if you're not interested in someone, it's okay to speak up. Now, if you're in a relationship, if your seeker is in a relationship, or if you are in a relationship, Ace of Swords can mean you and your partner are hearing one another. It means communication is flowing beautifully. It also means plans come together better than expected. And it's a wonderful aura that you may feel more connected to your partner than you've had in a long time. It's an energy where you guys may feel that you're hearing each other on a very high level. My interpretation of Ace of Swords is This is the guardians reminding you of your abilities to work with their energy to help call in exactly the life that you want. We're taught as children that our imagination is not real or our daydreams are not real. However, when it comes to psychic work, intuition, that is the space that our guardians will present our truth. So Ace of Swords reminds us of our connection to connect with your daydreams, connect with your imaginations, because these are all very critical in order critical for you to use to step further into your power. The Ace of Swords is also telling you that, hey, you've overcome a major obstacle and you're ready now for a happy new beginning. I often see this card when the guardians or angels want the seeker to take a moment and just recognize how much they've been through, how far they've come along, and to give yourself a moment of, okay, I got this, I'm doing it, I'm on my way, and to celebrate the energy coming forward. Here's some of my notes. One thing that's important to remember with all cards is that they're connected to astrology, numbers, and elements. So with the swords, they are an air sign, so they are ruled by Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So to go deeper into your reading, you want to pay attention to, okay, what is happening in Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius? What I notice with Ace of Swords, I find it more connected to Gemini. You want to pay attention to the new moon, you want to pay mind to, because new moon means beginnings. You want to see what planets are currently in Gemini. You want to see what's your natal chart in Gemini, because that could be an additional message to the card that's helping you opening up more of the aura. So what you want to pay attention to is when we're making timings in tarot, if you get the Ace of Swords and you're asking for a timing of an event, you want to look at where the moon is right now and when is it going to be in Gemini next. Now, it will happen at least once a month. The moon will go into Gemini. What you want to do is determine, okay, is the moon in, is it a new moon, a full moon, waning, waxing moon? And that's a separate course. I'll have some information about that coming hopefully in the next couple of months. It's also important to remember the number value of the card. So aces equals 1, and 1 always represents beginnings, planting a seed, and it's a huge energy to take time to think about the life you want to live. Like, I know that's repeating, but that's a big message of Ace of Swords. Now, the element of the Ace of Swords is air. So when you're doing your spread, you want to pay attention to what is the dominant element here of your spread. So if you're doing a Celtic spread, or if you're pulling more than one card, and if you notice that you have a dominant element, say a dominant swords, that means you have a dominant air in your reading. So that means that your angels are trying really hard to tell you you need to communicate or you need to listen, and that would be another layer to the translation. The other part too, if it's a dominant air or dominant swords, it would indicate that you are going into, things are moving, something's happening, communication is opening. And my final note about Ace of Swords is if you're doing a spread and you notice that your tarot spread or you're pulling out a lot of swords, it could be your angels saying that, hey, we think that you're overthinking right now and you need a gentle break or rest. Just allow energy to settle and to clear. It means to clear worries and fears and anything that's causing you stress. Because right now with air is good for movement and making plans, but if we have too much air, we can get caught up in our thoughts. So it can be a sign that, okay, maybe it's a time to ground your energy, go for a massage, go for a walk, do something to clear your mind, and the answer will come to you.